Good morning, dear students. I am Sir Macky, your teacher for today. Our lesson for today is about the use of conditionals in expressing arguments. Before we start, share your thoughts by filling each box with your personal responses.
When my friends feel happy about me, if I go to my favorite place, I will. If my family lived in a field, if I had the chance to meet my favorite superstars, if ever I see you again, if I only had lots of money, I would.
Very good. Do you enjoy expressing the result of particular condition? These are the questions that you might encounter upon discussing the lesson. What are the conditionals? What makes up a conditional sentence? How do these types of conditionals differ from one another in terms of use? Why is understanding conditional is important in making meaningful sentences? What is the importance of conditionals in argumentation?
Conditionals. Conditionals are statements expressing the result of particular condition. If clause and when clause present the condition, while the main clause explains the result. Conditional statements may appear in both affirmative and negative structures. In a statement, conditionals may appear first before the main clause. If the main clause appears before conditionals, the meaning of the sentence remains the same. Examples: if you pray hard for it, you will receive it. You will receive it if you pray hard for it. When you pray, God listens. God listens when you pray. There are different types of conditionals, which include the following. First, zero conditional. Zero conditional deals with habits and general truths such as laws. It is formed using this structure: if, when, plus present simple condition, present simple main clause. Examples: when you pray, God listens. If you place it in the fridge, the water freezes. The road closes if it is already curfew time. Number 2. First conditional. First conditional is used in dealing with things that are possibly or likely to happen in the future. Though this type may be formed using unless, as long as soon as, or in case, its most common form uses this structure. If, when, plus present simple condition, will, plus infinitive main clause. Examples: if you don't pass the test, I'll hire a tutor for you. The student will get a scholarship if he passes the interview. When I am done with this, I'll get my car to fetch you. I'll call your mom unless Jerome admits his fault. I'll stay in the company as long as they need my services. As soon as I receive my salary, I'll buy you a new phone. In case Ara forgets her bag, I'll call her mom to get it. Number 3. Second conditional. Second conditional is used in dealing with things impossible in the present and are unlikely to occur in the future. It is formed using this structure. If plus past participle condition. Would plus infinitive main clause. Examples: if I only pass the test, I would celebrate the party. I would buy a new phone if I receive a lot of money. If I were a boy, I would do everything to please my girl. Number 4. Third conditional. Third conditional is used in dealing with things or chance in past scenario yielding to different results. It is formed using these structures. If plus past perfect condition, would have plus past participle main clause. Examples: if she had performed it, Elena would have stayed in her post. Antonio would have been an engineer if he finished his studies. They would have not missed the flight if they only arrived on time. Conditionals can be used in expressing stand or arguments. Expressing arguments is helpful in presenting one's reasoning to chance one's point of view in a particular topic or issue. Conditionals may be helpful in persuading others to move or act and even change their thoughts.
For your activity, choose the letter of the correct answer.
Number 1. If Lita blank caught by quarantine officers, she can't go home until they release her. A gets, B got, C will get. Number 2. I'll send the report to my supervisor as soon as I blank the notice. A. Received, B will receive, C. Received. Number 3. I blank a heartburn if I continue drinking coffee and eating spicy food. A. Get, B would get, C got. Number 4. You don't have to bring your books as long as blank the ebook versions. A. You have, B. You had, C. You'll have. Number 5. When I leave my house, I always blank my mom to feed my pet dog Choo Choo. A. Asked, B would ask, C. Ask. Number 6. If I blank the issue to the manager, she'll find ways in solving it. A. Present, B. Presented, C. Will present. Number 7. I'll send it to you as soon as blank home. A. I'd get, B. I'll get, C. I get. Number 8. I blank my pet to the vet if I had time. A. Took, B. Will take, C. Would take. Number 10. If I thought of what you feel, I blank considered your proposal. A. Had, B. Will have, C. Would have.
Read the conversation below and answer the questions that follow.
Number 1. What does Wilma plan to do on Tuesday? Number 2. Why is Lilia regretful? Number 3. What might Wilma do if she had won the lottery? Number 4. What do you think is the reason why Wilma laughed when she said it? Number 5. How sure is Lilia that she can go with Wilma on Tuesday?
For your evaluation, identify what is being asked in each item and choose only the letter of the corresponding answer.
Number 1. She would have gone with you if you had asked her. Which conditional is this? A. 0, B. First, C. Second, D. Third. Number 2. If I won ₱1,000,000, I would buy my own airplane. Which conditional is this? A. 0, B. First, C. Second, D. Third. Number 3. If you forget his birthday, Miguel gets upset. Which conditional is this? A. 0, B. First, C. Second, D. Third. Number 4. If I had eaten a lot last night, I would not have slept well. Which conditional is this? A. 0, B. First, C. Second, D. Third. Number 5. What will she do if she misses the bus? Which conditional is this? A. 0, B. First, C. Second, D. Third. Number 6. If she comes, I blank call you. What is the correct model to complete this? A. Will, B. Would, C. Would have, D. Would had. Number 7. If they had not blanked the car, I would have driven you. What is the correct verb tense to be used? A. Take, B. Takes, C. Took, D. Taken. Number 8. If you blank enough sleep time, you would be more energetic. Which of the verb tenses complete the sentence? A. Has, B. Have, C. Had, D. Have been. Number 9. When the sun dawns, the clear sky, blank. Which is the correct verb tenses? A. Dim, B. Dims, C. Dimmed, D. Had dimmed. Number 10. If you hadn't saved money, you blank. Which phrase best complete this? A. Would have worried for your needs, B. Would get worried for your needs, C. Would have worried for your needs, D. Would get worried for your needs.
For your assignment, if you were a senator, give one possible measure or bill would you propose. Make a video presentation explaining the needs of passing it. I will make a link where you can upload your video presentation. Goodbye class, have a nice day.